Big ol' alien invasion, and if I do say so myself, we have handled ourselves like champs. Now, hey, we can use this to kind of creep on the roof of the base. We can even see down into that little walkway. Imagine if I saw a shadow walking down there. Okay, let's not put thoughts in our head. We've already got plenty to think about. For example, the fact that we are, I believe, coming to the end of events. We may even get there in this episode. We've still got things out there, and I think our first priority should be to truly end this. One of you guys actually had a really good idea, which is if we do find another pig, it could actually be a good idea to put it in the bin and then hook that bin to the drone and see if we can send it off to the stars. Oh my, what a party that would start at base, huh? But no. In the meantime, the thing I'm more interested in is completing this Omega Kerfur, and apparently we still need this thing, which is weird because look, you can even still see the vestiges of that. This used to be the recipe book. Even earlier, this had like a whole long thing attached to it. A lot of that stuff was moved over to the new one, which has a new model, but apparently we still need it. Now we can make the head, and I think I put the other stuff back in the thing. Melvin, what do you think of this? This is contained within that noggin of yours, which, now that I look at it, I'm not quite sure how that works. But I don't pay you to think. In fact, I don't pay you at all. Don't bring that up to anyone. Now, by these powers combined, we should be able to make the arms and legs. There's just one at this moment. There we go. It's so weird how these are both crafted at once. I don't know why, but they just look like mantis or cricket arms. The way they're angled like that in their default state. We really are creating a monstrosity here. I mean, no offense, Melvin, but you are a monstrosity. Never forget that. The only thing we need now is another original Kerfur part, which is really annoying because we have to truck in another one for a single part. But we'll worry about that later. Right now, we have got jobs to take care of. And as far as processing goes, we're already there. So let's start listening to some, shall we? We're settling in for another cozy, snowy sleep overnight. But we've earned it after all this time. I mean, we've fended off 2 separate alien invasions. We've weathered things being dropped on us and something sabotaging our posts. God, those things are still out there, aren't they? We haven't fended off every alien invasion. Some we've just sort of learned to live with. Watermelon. Oh, it went through you. I mean, imagine if you could shoot down the drone, reverse engineer it, and just fix it up and keep it. Hey, we're starting to develop a bit of a roach problem for some reason. There is bug spray you can put down in this game, but I've never really done it because I just kind of live with the filth. It's just the way of things. Just when this place was well on its way to getting actually cleaned up, huh? Oh, we've got a couple of things out there. Are you approaching the base? No, you're just kind of hanging out. Alright, I'll get out there. We've actually got 2 contacts over in that direction. Oh. I'm not quite sure I know what to make of that. That's very concerning. Oh, we are going to have our work cut out for us tonight. Melvin, I'm really going to need you to sit down and hold down the fort. One of those dots will be the drone, but what will be the other thing? It's like something was approaching the camp. There's another one. Another pig. Okay. This is our chance. This is our chance. We have the opportunity to do the funniest prank ever to our higher-ups. If we go over this way, there should be a bin we can grab from TR1, right? There's a couple. There's a couple. Let's make sure we do our job over here. Thank you. Alright, grab you. I don't want... Now, apparently you can actually observe the Arirals fighting these things if you're around when that happens, but I've got my own plans. And from the look of the radar, there may still be time for that in the future anyway. Alright. I've learned not to try and drag it on the lid. Oh, I didn't even need to hook it up at all. Oh well, it still makes it feel more like a combined arms operation. They're gonna see me do this! They're gonna watch me- oh. The second I was like, look, Ma! I immediately botched it. Okay. Nope. Ow. Oh, now I gotta mess with hitboxes. Thank you. Ow. Go. Get in. Gotcha. Oh, wait, now I'm bleeding. Oh god, I'm bleeding. I don't have, like, bandages or anything. I don't suppose you have any food for me? I got hurted. Can you give me some chicken soup? I mean, if you exploded one, there would be pig guts around for me to munch on. I'll just sit here for a little bit until it gets better. Okay. I'm actually still hearing the winds of being unable to save. What just happened to me? Did that really count as falling? I walked down the steps. Alright. We are going to, as soon as possible, test the weight-carrying abilities of the drone. The only reason I talked about this in the beginning is because I didn't think we'd get another opportunity to do this, but it seems like that opportunity has arrived. Now we just need an excuse to send out an item box. I did get hurt pretty badly during all that, so that's what you guys are for. Okay, that's what I thought. I ate just at the moment of a flash of lightning. I thought I had some sort of epiphany. How's it going, Melvin? How's it looking out there? Actually, there's more than ever. Oh my god, there's more than ever! We got one contact to the east, one to the southwest, and two more to the west. We've got some... I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Something's wrong. Let's keep our kitchen knife at the ready. Oh, it is so dark out here. Even the spotlight has gone out. This thing works. It is really, really dark out, and I don't know what to do about it. Which of you is down? That'll be TR2. These things are going down left, right, and center these days. Thankfully, we've got time. Well, those lights just came back on. But our base won't be so fortunate. Yeah, no. These streetlights are always the telltale sign that something more is going on than a forgotten switch. And this is one of those darker than dark nights. The ones that I only realize when I'm halfway through that it's much more oppressive than I'm used to. I don't even know where I'm going. Right this way. Should be ready on that camera. It's a dark and stormy night, and spooky things are happening. why I felt the need to take a picture there. Anything? What more is coming? We've got so many contacts, it's unbelievable. I thought we were done with the invasion, but it seems like it's only just getting started. Melvin, everything's still okay? You're still up, which means that thing from before isn't happening. You know, you never told me why you go into that state. In fact, you've never told me much at all. Why don't we talk like we used to? Here comes the... Oh wait, here comes the Midnight Drone! Here comes the Midnight Drone. Open up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Look, you're gonna drop your thing. Oh, you might be too far. You might have to be landing to pick up drives and stuff, yeah. Okay. We'll call for an item box. They're passing just in front of the hole. I think, well, now would be a great time for the drone, but it's over uncharged at the arrival camp. So this is something we're gonna have to do ourselves. Meanwhile, you're done. Man, if we had been a little slower, that wave would have washed over us when we were going to fix TR2. Four contacts. They don't seem to be moving much. If we get over there, we will definitely see them. Let's go. We've got a watermelon on us for in case we take any kind of injury. It feels wrong not being in just total lockdown inside the base with so many contacts. Used to be that's what I would do. But I don't know, maybe I've gotten too confident. I'm always trying to be proactive in confronting whatever threats are out here. At least the stars have returned to the skies. That's cold comfort, no pun intended. I'm lying. Here we are. They should be just on the hills past here. I see light. Are those street lights? They are. I do not like this. I can't see anything that's not supposed to be here. Oh, there you are. There's one. So perhaps we can then assume that the rest will be the same? That it's all pigs? All pigs all the way down? It's bizarre that I was only able to locate one of these things, especially given what close proximity they're in and the fact that they do give off their own glow. But no time to worry about that now. We have something to finish here. There we are. And there's parts. As long as even one of these is on the bench, we should be able to make the legs. That's every part. Now all we need is a model. Something sounds mighty upset. And if it's experiencing the same things we are, then I guess that's understandable. Or it's causing the same things we are, in which case I should be mad at them. Almost got enough signals, though. I'm afraid to send out Melvin with all these dangers. I'm gonna try that thing again where we refresh the cameras. At 3:33, yes! Yes, look! This happened to me last season. I didn't know why. It hadn't occurred to me that I refreshed the cameras at exactly 3:33. I thought this was something happening because I placed the camera in the stone cabin in the restricted area. Corrupted text and what looks to be a bloody elevator. And to be truthful, I had always thought of this as potentially being what's behind those doors in the bunker. Oh, hey, wait. What happened to my chair? What happened to this chair? It just got moved. That is so annoying, and does it mean that something that does collide with it was here? Maybe you're right to go into lockdown, or maybe lockdown is already too late. How you holding up, Paul, Edgar, Monique? Watching some TV? I just heard something and I don't know if it's just from walking over this barrier. What does our radar look like? So many things. Okay. This is kinda the odd one out. This is the one that's moved around the most. So I'm gonna go see what it's about. I should probably wait until morning, or even just go on foot. Because the ATV is very low on fuel. It's going to need some solar charging. I've got my Molotovs, and we know that those pigs only require 2 to kill. We did some experimentation last time. You know, without the ATV, I feel a whole lot more powerless. Kind of like when we first arrived. I should also, while we're out here, see which reports we need. Yankee Golf Sierra. Mostly pretty far out. This is actually the path we took to get in. This road leads to the gate. It's weird how you just don't even think about it anymore after a while. That that's over there, that there is actually a way out. It just becomes your whole world. And your world is constantly changing. Alright, bud, let's do this. I don't have the grav gun to make this any easier. And it's very likely I get burned myself in the process. This doesn't work like regular Molotovs. It's quite explosive, even. So... Yep. It's virtually guaranteed to... Whoa! That was not virtually guaranteed. In fact, I spent the better part of the end of the last season trying to make this happen, and I never could. You just hold that thought, you. Wow, I'm really still falling, huh? Wow, I'm really still falling, huh? I thought I was gonna land in the water. Well, I did eventually. Okay. Where's those glasses? I can't see a thing without my glasses. 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 Oh my god, where are they? Yeah, laugh it up, bud. There we go. Right over there. Honestly, thank Dr. Nose for that little glow effect. Otherwise, it would be literally impossible. Are you still damaged? Tell me you're still damaged. Tell me the same thing won't happen again, also. As you can see, this thing's got quite an area of effect! You did not die. You did not die, and that's now a whole issue. Right. Hold. Yep. Come on. How do I get far enough away? What? Are you kidding? Get up, get up, get up, get up. And run. Just get up and run. I've never seen one not explode on impact before. Well, we're taking you back to base. Hey, Asparagus, and you caught up to me. I can't just outrun you. Healing Watermelon, do your stuff. I can dodge you to an extent. That trips you up. How well can you follow me upstairs? Not very well. Your pathfinding seems to struggle. Unfortunately, you don't struggle to get out. Here, piggy piggy. Maybe we can finish the job the old-fashioned way? Oh no, 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 no. You guys are not going to help me with this. I don't have nearly enough health to even try. And we know that you guys are massively buffed compared to last season. Look at us bleeding on the floor. We just have to go. Tell you what, we could potentially do some luring. That's right. Come on. I've got some folks who would absolutely love to meet you. Come on. Right this way. Right this way. Let's do Frank West proud. Get out here, you. Look at that! Oh, you're mincing it! Thank you very much. Oh, it's like seeing your pet being chased. You just go immediately into protective mode. Well, I'd say things worked out in my favor. I've never seen them fight before, but they literally just pick it up and shook it to pieces. Didn't seem to be affected by the explosion either. Boing. I haven't gotten to use that thing in so long. Alright, what are we doing now? I could certainly use some heals, so I'll take those. And meanwhile, you really just need to be refueling. We've certainly got something important here. You know, we've got the points, we may as well fully upgrade our detector quality for something like this. Look at that. Whatever that is, I've certainly never seen it before. We're gonna call for the drone, and we're gonna do a big funny. Still in there, bud? Oh yes, you are making it very well known that you're still in there. Let's just get you as close as can be. And wait. Wait to make history. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep. There you go. Oh my god. You're really struggling against the weight of that thing, huh? You can't figure out what to do. Here, what if I give you a little hand? We didn't capture an alien, we captured a drone! Wow, it's really just gonna stay there. Okay, so unfortunately that doesn't work, but we also found something else funny. So I guess I'll let you go. Well, that means we're just gonna have to find something else to do with you, huh? What's going on radar? All the same contacts as before. All the same places as before. I was worried at first that they were converging, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So that buys us some time. Well, you're ready. There's something more going on with this. Obviously, we're gonna... New signal added in glossary. Okay, so that does give us the notification. We can try listening to it at level 1. No, but you're a long one. Package received, 219 points, cool. 0.6660 megabytes. Alright, process it up. Even the display on here seemed to be glitched. Glossary entry updated. It even does it for every stop along the processing tree. You guys get done. I'm honestly tempted to use one of these because I'm pretty sure these plushes will actually work. Any one of them will. In fact, one of them we've used before in Season 2. I don't think this one works, although it would be mighty funny. Let's see what this has to say. The end is near. So that seems like it heralds the arrival of something. I know a message when I receive one. I've heard of this, I've heard of it, but I have no idea what it does. And this has been in the game for a long time. It's just sheer dumb luck that I've never gotten it before. I am gonna take the chance and send you out to collect reports. I mean, hey, it may not matter in the morning anyway, right? Hey guys, I know that there's one nearby, and I was wondering if we could schedule another impromptu photo shoot? Maybe something a little bit closer this time? And I kind of had to zoom in from a distance. I know you're here somewhere. Ooh, you're here at one of the ash piles. This one might actually be gravel. I haven't found bones inside. There you are, right on the path. Right this way, Pumbaa. Over here. Camera. Out. Couldn't tell if that was you getting beat up or not, but you will get beat up soon. Come on. Just a little further. Here they come. Here, I'll try and bring them to you. I've covered wars, you know. Alright, Melvin. The end may be near, but our job sure isn't. So we need you to follow us. And we're gonna head to the cave. I'm thinking about what new Kerfur we should make. And there's a lot of choices, But there's a specific one we learned about last season that I want to try. Like, the easy thing would be to make Monique, but we've already done Monique. As for the Aurorals, well, I think we might even do that for another season. This is the late game, and I want to use a late game model that we wouldn't necessarily be able to wait on. So, expediting that process. I may have to do this again, if this truly is apocalyptic for the save. But we'll start by coming over to the cave. Melvin, you're about to see something real crazy. There you are. Nom nom. Oh look, you're friendly. You'll actually just stick around. Hang on, let me just scooch on past you there. Come on. Melvin, just keep trying. You'll get out eventually. Here comes the spookiness. There's something to be found in here. It may actually only be at night now I think about it. Here you come. Oh. Look at you. You're eating all that food. I've never just hung out in here with you before. Oh, hey! Anti-breather plush! I don't suppose we can make anything out of you. You, dribbling some b-ball? What just happened? Again, subject Dr. Kell, status terminated. Wait, it's doing like the... It's doing like when the bad sun kills you. Status converted. Conclusion, cancel mission, return back home, retrieve resources, follow the object. Excuse me? Okay, well I have a save before and during all of that. Everything just went to black and we got that game over screen. So I want to try two things. First, I want to try standing outside and waiting to see if we can see anything. And then I'm going to try destroying the signal. We have an email. Wait, destroy disk, running destroy container. Destroy not enough time. I wonder if that's from the entity that we contacted out there, or if it's from someone who knows what it is. Okay, so that reaffirms my belief heard long ago that that's what we need to do. I think if we wait around, we won't have time, but I just want to see, you know? Wait. Why is there there's another body part just up here. Oh, that must be from the rain the other day. Alright, well, more to go around then. Hang on. Yep. Bonk. I really have just become the guy who stands on the roof throwing severed limbs at mannequins. I hear the scary wind, which means the end truly is nigh. Question is, what's gonna happen? This event is a real mean one because not only is it world-ending, it doesn't hit you right away. It gives you one of the biggest scares of the game, probably, at least to come out of the console, and then it just lets you go to work. Go about your whole day thinking, was that actually something? I mean, this game throws a lot at you, but this just seems different. And it's only much later, when you start hearing that wind from nowhere, that you realize, oh, there's something to it all right, but it's still left me waiting for several minutes trying to see just what will happen. Oh my god. Yeah, before all I saw was it going to black. Just a flash and it's over. Okay, this time we're gonna try taking the advice in the email and simply destroying it as soon as possible. Immediately, planet will be something destroyed. That's all the motivation I need. Which one has the 666? This seems like more than alien. This seems like something more biblical. Like it was just waiting for some human to be able to discover it. Put it in. You don't even want to put it into the port. There you go. Let's back away from it. This one didn't explode. I guess they don't all do it. No response. Oh, but what about... It still exists in the database, though, doesn't it? Yeah, look at that. Is that maybe where it came from? It almost reminds me of, like, an orbit map. But that doesn't make any sense, does it? There is a delete button down in the bottom right corner. There we go. But... did it do anything? Did that actually work? What about the drive? Does the drive itself maybe need to be destroyed? I don't know, man. I don't know if that did anything. I don't know if I should continue taking this save seriously. I do have a save from immediately before. There's a strange one. There's another strange one. Are they related? Hey Melvin. I'm just here cleaning some windows waiting to find out if the end of the world is nigh. I mean, it's happened like twice already. I'm just trying to figure out how to unnigh it. You did push over the chair. Since when did you start doing that? You haven't had a problem with it before. I wonder if Wolfgang will actually go after this while it's hooked to the back. I guess not. Oh! Perhaps I reacted prematurely. Down here, you. I've got things to see. Now, I've never actually found the anti-breather plush before. Maybe it's only here if you come down here during the day. I mean, after all, that's the time we're not supposed to be able to get here at all. And this is happening. Whoa. It's like you don't want me to leave. Melvin, what are you doing back there? You stuck? There you are. Not that it matters anyway. The weirdness went away. It's getting pretty late. Wait, maybe it actually did work? Good. Okay, I guess we've satisfied whatever it was. It just doesn't want to be seen while constantly making itself seen. Like an Instagram model at the gym. Alright then, I think we are probably safe to start saving again. Look at this little guy we got! Hang on, if we... Do you have an examine? Anti-breather plush. Onion Hoi made by Monique. Well, thanks for this contribution to the world, Monique. Now, if we place this here... it doesn't count as a Kerfus. I didn't think it did, but it was worth a shot. Alright, well, let's return you to your creator, then. There you go. Oh, look, you're even tiny compared to her. You look like you're patiently awaiting cookies. Here you go. Should still be plenty left from before. How many? Still 39 cookies. Plenty to go around. In fact, you guys can all have some. It's the only food I've ever given you, I just realized. Alright, as for radar, everything seems to still be as we left it. Or actually, not entirely true. 2 of the contacts in this direction have gone, which would certainly help explain why we didn't see anything when I went looking. 2 of them weren't pigs. It does raise questions, though, as to what they actually were. I kind of ran out of time, but I was looking for something else in that cave as well, and I kind of... It's very, very hard to spot, because it's in amidst the nest, and it kind of blends in with the cave walls. I only found it by pure luck. It may not even be visible through it, but tonight I am going to have to go back there, because I want your companion in this episode. What does a neutron star sound like? And look at that clear picture up there. No grain or nothing. Oh, hey, guys, no fighting in front of the building. It's not that I really care about your safety, but it's for liability reasons. I swear, the 3 stooges just following each other around everywhere. Melvin, I know this probably hurts for you to see, so I'm going to send you off to go fix some servers. Manual labor always cheers you up. Meanwhile, I'm going to grab these drive boxes and send out our haul for the day, which is a pretty good one. Of course, it would have been 6 drives, but, you know. Probably, I'd be worried to speak of it. I mean, what if my memories count as a record? In a way, I'm really privileged to have seen that. No one else ever can. One of you guys actually gave me a tip, and this was actually on Patreon, where you can see these things early. The item you're looking for isn't in the base, but around, behind a door underneath the ground. It can't be opened no matter what you have in mind, but through a small crack is what lies behind. One more thing to achieve the mystery, a gun that can lift much that you might know from history. Use it to glitch the item free. And now you have what you need to proceed. Let's go check it out. Oh, let's get the axe from the basement. The axe will help us pry the doors open because I have still never bought the password changer. Where is it? Right there. Oh, right. I had forgotten I prepared this place for Eerie to use. I don't even know what happened. One of you actually suggested that maybe she went into the arrival camp and they just yeeted her into space after she tried to steal their shrimp. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Her just floating up there, perpetually angry, waiting to become some other alien Dr. Cal on a distant planet's problem. I can see through! I can see that there's something beyond there. And it's true on both sides. I've never thought to try this before. There looks to be bloodstains on that door. Oh my god. This game even rewards you for pressing your face against the smallest details. Well, with the grav gun... Let's see what we can do. There is something there. What now? I can't see it? Can you pull it out? Can we pull it out? We don't want to lose it where we can't see it. Come on. Eve? There's got to be some way to do this. Hey there. I see you brought the entourage. Thanks for fixing the servers. I'm still trying to make something happen here. So if we take this, right, and put it here, I don't know if that'll actually stop it from closing. Nothing much really seems to. I can grab that and try to run. There we go! That did work. So now we've got a briefcase, an important looking briefcase. Although I've never seen a briefcase that didn't look important, if we're being totally honest. Let's see what kind of loot we got. Doesn't seem like we can actually open it. So what is in the briefcase? Not enough space. Well, what if we fix that? Not enough space. Not enough space, even with, like, practically our entire inventory empty. Which means there's no possibility of seeing a description either. Alright, well, that will remain here for now. There's a storm a-brewing. I was actually given the rest of what to do with this briefcase, but I think that's going to wait for a while because it actually requires me to go outside the map boundaries. Not just outside the map boundaries, but like outside the map boundaries. So we'll see about that when we come to it. Some of the stuff I have no idea how people even figure it out. It's got to be through data mining. But meanwhile, I've got more I want to do. We need to return to the cave. Something I've been thinking about a lot lately is how this game is a job simulator that is just so packed full of stuff. It's almost as if every possible idea that someone would suggest for a game after the fact was included and continues to be included. Like anywhere something might be able to go, something is placed. Meanwhile, this whole time, it's all been within the same area where we've done all these things for the last 4 seasons, and it never gets old, and somehow it never feels cluttered. That's why some of these things have to be so friggin' obscure, but once you know they're there, you start to see the real depth of this game. Yeah, hey, anti-breather, I have your plush, in case you're looking for it. This is right outside the cave entrance. We must have caught you at a good time. Anyway, time to look for the next slab, which should be in here somewhere. I think I got it. Oh no. This is not related to the slabs. This is something else entirely. I had forgotten how it worked. Okay, well, we got this thing. There are more altar parts that we need to find. I don't remember how we get them all, though. Alright, I'll leave you alone. Something's up. Something is up. Push back to base. Push back to base. We need to see if there's any radar contacts. Yep. Initiate lockdown. Oh god. I also need food and sleep desperately. What is coming this way now? What horrors are coming this way now? There's something else out there. And it's close by to the camp. Alright, let's get out there. Meanwhile, you are good. That's not what I meant to do, but 4-Eye Jack can have fun listening to those tunes. Do you think that's maybe nostalgic for 4-Eye Jack? You know, getting signals, like, from when he used to work here? Like when he used to sit in the same seat as us? Do you think he's proud of us? I mean, he hasn't haunted us in a while. So I gotta imagine that's the case. You again. I like to think that's just some joyriding jerk. Just buzzing the tower every few days. I mean, that's certainly what it seemed like the one time we caught a glimpse. What is that? That's just a huge blood stain. Where did that come from? It's dark in here. It could have been here a while without me seeing it. But no, it wouldn't have been here during the day. Where's Melvin? Where is Melvin? You're just standing outside. Melvin, what are you doing? Melvin? Melvin? What are you doing all the way out here? Did I tell you to idle here? All me. Can you explain the stain inside? Alright. I've actually got somewhere I need to go, like, now. So you just wait here, alright? That was one of the more unnerving things that's happened to me in this game, I've got to say. Alright, let's go. What's going on over at the camp? If it was something getting closer, they may have already dealt with it. And I would hope that's the case. Whoa! It's War of the Worlds! And neither one is Earth! Can I help? They're using that gun that I gave them back, yes. Alright, I'll keep them distracted. Boom. I'll keep them distracted, run them over where I can. I'm getting hurt. Once more, I'll keep them off of you as much as I can. There's like 5 pigs chasing me right now. Ow. Ows! Okay, I'm gonna just get up in the trees where I belong. Oh, now I won't see anything. I'm just falling over. It's because of the bleeding. I'm getting very bloody here. I helped as much as I could. I just keep falling over. Do I have any food? None. I'm just dying repeatedly. But the camera will see. The camera will remember. Look at them flying and dropping like potatoes. Oh. Well, there goes my camera. It's around here somewhere. What a sight. There was a whole invasion. How many is this? I can actually see you chasing after them. They're retreating. I can probably eat some of them for health, right? That's right, no quarter. Oh. Sorry I said that. No you don't, no you don't, no you don't. More of you are still coming. Yeah. Ow. You know, not too long ago, I had 2 pairs of glasses. They're all lost now. How many of you are fighting here? It's a tank! Big finish, circular firing squad. There's another tank. Alright, hang on. Guys, I'm just gonna go order another pair of glasses and be right back to you. Okie dokie, it'll be over by then. I just saw meat go flying across the place. Let's get back up there. It may be over. Oh, what am I stuck on? It may be over because I can pause again. But that's true only as of a few seconds ago. We got to see them just all surround and annihilate a tank with their advanced weaponry. I hope that all of them are okay. Even if I had found the glasses there, I would not have been able to keep them on. I was just falling over constantly. There's still something alive. A tank! A tank made it. Okay, we may have a chance yet. Got all these meat parts scattered about the place. Squish, just making us slick through all the gore. They destroyed like 2 more tanks, at least. All this blood, it actually looks exactly like what we found on the floor of our own base. You're still standing watch. Well, I may have lightened up the assault in the long run, but you definitely still did the bulk of the work. I'm just trying to find my missing camera. Oh, there's just so much gore and metal and electronics, which I could use. How do you guys feel about crypto? Yeah, that camera, it fell to the ground when I was up here, and then a further explosion just sent it flying. I don't know if we're ever gonna see it again. No more games, no more mystery. Finally just standing side by side. We're battle buddies now. We can attend the same meetings afterwards, go to the same dinners. I wonder if you're gonna come here, or if I'm gonna go there, or if we'll alternate. No, I think I have more pig guts slicked in my wheels. There's still things out here. There were survivors. But we can deal with that. Yep. They've done the real work. We can focus on the cleanup, but first, we need to get down here. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do the things I wanted to do last night. Melvin, let's go see what pictures we did get. And I guess order another camera while we're at it. Oh, also, meanwhile, I did buy a whole bunch of new glasses. Yep, there you go. One of those goes in the backpack, the other goes in my inventory, the other goes on my face. Triple safe. Meanwhile, a whole lot of motion blur, huh? Look at this. We're a war photographer now. It's kind of like they killed one right here. That's the weird thing. It's the same texture and everything. Tell you what, we've got tons of money. Why don't we go for the printer camera? We've never done that before. I mean, I was just thinking about buying a printer anyway, but this is probably easier. I'm sorry we weighed you down with an alien pig earlier. There we go, the alien camera. Oh, look at this, it's like an old Polaroid. Did I say alien camera? Anyway, here, come on, get in here for a group photo, everybody. Sure, just do that. Let's find a good angle. With this here, it's kind of like having Erie. There we go, no paper found. Well, it still gets stored as digital. It's kind of a hybrid, but I guess we need to order paper. Yeah, this is the downside to all this. Because they have to be done individually as far as I can tell, unless we ordered like a bunch at once. We could do that using all our paper scrap. A dozen of these, or it should be a dozen of these, unless we already took some. Alright, let's try it now. Come on, face the camera, Melvin. There we go. And cheese. And now you become a photo. Which we need something to pin it to the wall. There are thumbtacks. But for now, you can just sit right there, standing right up, because that's not freakish. The danger with this, of course, is in getting the reports mixed up. Speaking of which, you need to go get some reports. Off you go. And I have to go figure out where we find more of these altar parts. Just random gore on the road. It's just how it's gonna be now. And with these things out here, well, there's... I hear that wind just out and about now. Always means I'm close to a pig or a tank. But our next stop is going to take us back over to Stonehenge, if memory serves. Ooh, and we haven't checked on William in a while. So, William the Protector. Is this what you protected us from? Sometime in the distant past? People erected this monument for a reason, I've got to imagine. It may seem counterintuitive, but this ATV actually needs to be kept inside Stonehenge because it needs to be kept in the light. There we go. We've been working it hard at night the last couple nights, so it needs some time to recharge. And we go. And meanwhile, we are going to unsnow and start looking around. Sick beats. A bone. Neat. Unfortunately, I already got tons of bones. I think I sort of remember where it is. Sort of, but I'm still going to need to check. It's in some rocks, or near some rocks at least. Saving a lot of time, that's for sure. There we go, we've got our other one already. It actually didn't take too much longer to find it the first time. There we go. Who knows what kind of nonsense is buried in here. Especially now that we've completed the ritual. You know, something that I'm wondering... Do we actually gain reputation with the Arirals for destroying these creatures? That would be really cool. Like I said, there is a way to know that. Like, you can play with like a debug mode where it tells you when reputation is awarded or removed, but it doesn't really seem to match the style of indirect communication. But it is like a spider sense. I always know when those things are around when I hear that sound in the air. Oh, wow, this thing is already in need of more repairs. It is so brittle in this version. Might go on a little bit of a walking trip just to address something that I mentioned last episode. We actually can't finish this whole ritual until tonight. So I guess we'll be continuing until at least then. There we go. We have been witness to so much. So much. You know, Dr. Kell has got to be one of the most privileged humans on Earth, even if it doesn't seem like it. I mean, there's just so many once-in-a-lifetime sights he's gotten to see during just the past month. And he's even managed to capture proof of some of it, although, with what our predecessors saw, I'd imagine that all gets wiped unless we survive. That's the thing. There is mounting evidence, especially things that have been actually posted to Monique's channel, that say that we are bait. That we are the goat left out so that the T-Rex can come eat us while everyone else documents the results. Well, here I am getting my own documentation, and I wonder if they have any contingency for what happens when I just don't die in spite of it all. Alright, this is going to remain right here, just in case, because the liability of having all this paper in my inventory is that it can get lost at a moment's notice. Will that actually be picked up by the sponge? Are we doing this again? Wait. Where's the rest of your body? Where's the rest of your body? It does get picked up by the sponge, but where's the rest of you? Something is going on. That flicker. That flicker. Where did you go? I'm gonna have to reload, though. I'm gonna have to reload if I can't find you. What is going on out here? The power hasn't gone out as far as I'm aware. The base is not locked down whatsoever. There's a huge field of bushes just to the side where anything can hide. Glossing over the haunted mannequin, because that's just par for the course. I'm looking for my haunted mannequin. Whatever happened, it's over. Hang on. Through here. What nonsense is this? After reloading and doing a whole bunch of things again. Hopefully we don't have problems with you anymore. I mean, worst case, we can take direct control and stop you from coming back automatically. I don't really want to do that. Do have to clean this blood. It is decidedly uncomfy to have a big smear of blood in the comfy room. It's fine downstairs, it adds character. But here, it just doesn't go with it. So many contacts, they're just everywhere. Mostly the survivors that fled that battle, I'd imagine. You wait here, hopefully the same thing doesn't happen again. The scuba mask tank, wait. The scuba mask and the scuba mask tank have had their values completely redone. It's a lot more reasonable now, but also that's really annoying. I mean, it's inconvenient at this stage. Oh, I get it now. Blue items are those that are unlocked by going through certain events. Probably unlocked by achievement, and that's what causes them to appear in the store. Hence why we now have the Krampus hat. A magical Krampus hat grants an ability to jump continuously. Prevents the evil spirit from appearing when equipped. Well, that would have been good, like, what, 15 episodes ago, whatever this is? Alright, well, throw it in. I mean, if we're just spending money, might as well, right? There we go. I'm ordering the mask tank because the one we have is almost out, and we're gonna need it come nightfall. We also have another unknown. Name signal. Been a while. Oh, I almost forgot. Four-Eyed Jack is probably done listening to this drive by now, right? Imagine the next person coming in here and just finding a full drive amid a pile of bones. They would think it was absolutely cursed. Points are getting uncomfortably low. Why don't we grab some more from here? It's like I can't even make myself be too far below 2,000 anymore. Used to feel like a high roller when I had 1,000. Whatever happened before, it doesn't seem to be happening again now. We're gonna have plenty to send out today. Let's see what we got. Scuba mask tank, dry boxes, it's fine. And the Krampus hat. Ooh. I'm not sure how useful that is, but it feels a little strange. Let's remove that. Yeah, normally I would have to press it each time. It just gives me a weird little bit of energy. Well, I suppose it doesn't obstruct anything for us to wear it. As for the scuba mask tank, okay, it doesn't take very much. Are there servers that need fixing? Looks like there are. I don't know how I feel about sending you out right now, though, but there is a recent save. I mean, right now I'm just kind of killing time until I can head back down into the lake. Meanwhile, I suppose I could head up here and try to get the drone. Actually, I'm gonna have to carry it, so looks like I'm hoofing it. Huh, why not? Bunny hopping all the way home. Oh my god! Oh my... this thing may have its uses yet. That's actually pretty fast. Oh, we're bunny hopping like it's a Source game. I wonder if anything happens if we try to do it in reverse? No. I literally just hold down the spacebar and suddenly even walking becomes a magical adventure. Is our friend still out here with the gun? It doesn't seem so. Although I guess they're always around in some way or another. Okay, now... is that drone even still around? Because I had left it around here. Now it's just gone. Imagine how much it got thrown around. Look at this, some meat even got caught in the beams of the tower. These things died pretty far out. They were shooting these things as they ran away. I mean, not that I blame them. Look at how good those mountains look. Look at this absolute carnage. And we were party to it. According to this, there's a blip right here. This thing ended up all the way over here when I left it on their step. Well, no matter now, it's coming home finally. This might have actually been a better way to watch the whole thing, but at least this way we were able to be of some help, you know, as a distraction. Here, we're gonna have to charge. There we go. It is so weird to see these images in the full fidelity. Something about the way they move, being able to make out textures, it doesn't seem right after so long of just squinting at pixels. But now we are just continuing to count down the minutes until 3 a.m. because that is the only time the thing we're looking for in the lake actually appears. Now, what happens next, I'm not sure, and this determines if this has to wait until the next episode or not. Either, for part of this ritual, we can use one of the many flesh gibs that are scattered around the place. There's no shortage of those. That's a lung. Maybe we can make a whole person. Stack these with a heart. I'll put it in my fridge either way. If it has to come from me, like if the flesh has to come from me, there is a way to do that, but it's not easy, unfortunately, and it's gonna take a different night. The window for us to get that is just too close. Let's actually put you up here, because I just realized you got kind of Wazowski'd in the photo. There we are. 2 out of 3 altar parts, we just need the one more. A new signal. Yeah, let's save it. There's something there, hang on. Maybe we'll, because this one's actually processing really slowly. It would suck to kill it before it gets to level 2. 2, stop. Get you. You go in. I think you'll finish a lot more quickly. Well, not a lot more quickly, but you are an object. Okay, we're gonna finish the other one first for the best chance at sending it out today. If not, we've got tons. I'm not gonna lie, your whole little tangled assembly right there, for a second I thought you were the anti-breather. Come to take back your plush. This data sucks. I cannot gather anything from it. I didn't even send anything out. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I sent out an item box just now. Is that going to be good? Package received, daily task information, nice, all good. This one was actually a bit of a photo finish. Something weird is happening with the frame rate. Kind of makes me wonder what it actually is. Anything going on up here? Not that I can see, but I'm no less concerned. Man, I gotta get out there either way. Some of our lower contacts have disappeared, whilst others remain. This object, I don't know what happened to it, honestly. Because I only sent out level 3s, we never processed you up, but we can start on you now. And pretty soon we'll head out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I can't believe I got a sucks. This data sucks message for an item box full of watermelons. Like, is Dr. Ennis screwing with me? Is this just our sense of humor? I'm sorry, you guys also see Count Orlok hunched in the corner over there, right? Oh, that shadow. Yes. Alright, we have time to do this before we go. We made contact with a Sonic creepypasta image. Okay, well, it's just going in the soup with the rest of them then. Meanwhile, we need to get going. Melvin, you just kind of hang out in the patrol room. It's weird. I always like having you just kind of sitting here manning the controls, even if you don't actually do anything in gameplay. I don't know, it just makes me feel like the place is in good hands. So you idle here, and I'll light a candle for you. There we are. No, I will not take this off the screen. You get to stare at that all night and get a little taste of what I do. We're here. I did see something on radar, a contact around the lake, but I don't see anything here now. No strange lights, nothing. But we'll keep an eye out because it might interrupt our efforts. Now, I actually already know exactly where to dig, so this shouldn't be too difficult. I've done it before, but the only thing is it's only there. It's only under the ground after 3 a.m. and before 4. Just like a lot of things, it's crazy. You'll never even notice it your first bunch of nights here. It's possible to play the whole game without noticing it, but for 1 hour every night, this whole place is even more alive than it usually is. There's a lot going on for a place where we're allegedly the only one. I've just realized we actually push the reeds out of our face as we walk through them. That's really neat. All right, in a few seconds, we will put on our mask. There it is, at the ready. (3 a.m.) We're a little bit hungry, but that's okay. Mask on. Let's get our shovel. It's right down here where we found the pickaxe. If we can get our metal detector out, it's going to cause us issues for just a moment. I can sort of see it. Right there. Right there at the base of the thing. There we are! Altar part number 3. Alright, you're coming with me. By my count, we've probably only got a few seconds of oxygen remaining. Oh, it is... Look how pitch black it is as soon as we ascend. Just sworn I just heard some footsteps over there. Look at that cloud of fireflies. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but it is crazy. It's like the stars just never end when they hit the ground. All right, you're coming with me. You are no longer needed. Okay, well, I need to get that picture. Hang on. It's like I've completely forgotten about photography as soon as I was able to print them, and that's a darn shame. There we go. Just nice shots of the base, something I always neglect. Now, we're gonna find out if my flesh is needed or if just any old flesh will do. And we'll test it right in the lobby in front of everyone. It's like a recital. Because it... Why did that happen? I don't like this. Yeah, like, I knew it would be something like that. Oh my god, Hey, look, Paul. All your friends, all your family came to see the summoning recital. Isn't that great? Well, thankfully we have plenty of seats for everyone. So here you all go. This place is getting more and more lively by the day. Here, you just kind of cram yourselves in over here next to the Club Penguin, Dr. Kell. What an inspired community we have here. Now we'll take you, and I believe the way we do this is we have to drop them while standing still. So you, and where's the last one? You. And now you're the completed altar. Let's make sure we document all this. And now, this is the part I'm not sure about. We take the flesh jib, right? This is either from the blood rain or a pig, but not from me. That could potentially be a critical distinction. Now we need the lighter, and set it aflame. It does work! Do we have any paper left? Just a couple. Everybody, welcome our new plush, Kerfur. Oh, you little thing, you little devil. Now let's make you an even bigger devil, shall we? The ominous red glow as we bring you over. You know what? Let's actually conduct this ritual in the utmost secret. The only witness shall be Melvin. After all, it's not often you get to witness the birth of one of your own kind. Follow me. Melvin, this is a very privileged thing you're going to be doing. Let's turn out the lights so that only that glow illuminates the bench. Now, we make Kerfur. Wait. Oh, wait, can we not make you into a thing? Or maybe we need a bit more. I've just consulted my dark tomes, and it seems that this ritual might actually be dead in the water. Although we did get the plush out of it at the very least, we have a problem where this requires a human skeleton to fully complete the ritual. Now, the problem with that is, while we have plenty of bones, we don't have any skulls, and at this point, no real way to get any more. Now, if there's any other way to do that, let me know, but I also found out something else very interesting while we were at it. Even now, something demonic claws at our gates, trying to stop us. The anti-breather actually can be made into an Omega Kerfur, and that's something that I may just pursue next time. But that will have to wait until next time. Until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. It would be real embarrassing if the drone were to see this right now.